Please do not mind me being in a call with my Romanian friend.
But then what that for now? Don't know. Uite, Alex.
De English?
Însă?
Da. De tine? Spun și IP-ul și ai 57287.
Așa ți-l părășoțuie?
Da.
Asta bine, Alex, asta bine că e părăt pe mine.
Da, așa bun. Da.
Mai trebuie să știu.
Hai, pa.
Acum asta e fatal. Nu fatal, da.
Ok. Dar să nu mai mergi pe telefon. Uita. Cercăm nu merge pe telefon, am uitat. Uite, mergea. Ba, bine. Ok.
Stai pe cheie, cu proiectul. Mateo,
Da, uite. Uite pe ea. Da. Dă-i așa. Dă-i. Dă să spune pe ea. Dă-i.
îmi dai și mie câteva lucruri și aduți alegri? Sau... Uite, drept, dai pe cheiul! Și-am shopping. Nu să mă... Alex, uite, trebuie de chei, nu să mei! Hai că pe chei!
Nu că nu merge. Sper că mă vezi.
Alegri! Da. Da. Mă gândeam că ăsta era un ban. Bă, dar nu e totuși. Cine mă ajută să dărâm ca să-i dau ceva la mine? Eu. Chestii.
Eu vă fiecare ca ei, vă te dau pe
Ce? Am de mult casă ta. Ce?
o zi, fiecare ca ei,
Am jucat casă ta.
Ai terminat?
Da.
Mai ai, vezi?
Eu n-am văzut cu fără.
Stai. Pe telefon e ăla, dar acum nu mai e ce frumos.
Da, mai e unul.
Ce nu mai merge, bă, cum se
Vezi ce știu eu?
Da.
Unde ești?
Da, vezi că e noapte. Bă, faci una dimineață?
Dă-și la niște de ei.
Știu și eu. Nu te mai știu.
Da, pune.
Connection lost.
Ese ya,
Huh?
stage perfect, not kitchen. No vas conectado.
What? Wait, I'm Yugoslavia. I'm gonna hang up the call for a little bit, okay?
You can see that they are preparing to defend themselves against my grand army. However, they do not know that I am about to rock and that they are about to be shocked, because it appears that Pakistan knows how to play the game and that this will be a legendary battle. But later in the recording, you will see that Pakistan will quickly fall because their capital was unprotected. I had seen what they were planning, so I had started to reinforce my borders just in case, because around 420,000 troops are not enough to defend one single point and the others are just undefended. So I started to trade and I had made tanks. So Pakistan is already dead. They just don't know. They don't know it yet. I have yet again returned, and as you can see, I have built 2 factories and I have traded, and I am now currently building tanks. This will in the future be much more advanced than it currently is, because I am I have trimmed this entire recording because it will be too large to export by itself. So that is why I had cut off everything when I formed. But when I formed, I took over the entirety of Japan, who were in their prime and on the top of the leaderboard. And they were begging the Soviet Union, who formed later, to kill me. And spoiler alert, China had fallen to Mongolia. Yes, to fucking Mongolia. Do you know how stupid it is to fall to Mongolia? A country never played. Yes, you heard me right. It is very stupid. They were also my ally. I just did it in order to not get fucked in the ass. Because yes, and as you can see, they've also started building tanks. So I am moving the tanks to the borders in order to defend everything that is behind my own borders. This is the biggest battle in the server concurrently before the Afghani, I forgot the English Empire thingy, like the 3 lines and the 3 yellow lines and a red flag background, had formed between, and there was a war between Finland, who survived the entire game. They were also ran by a female, and the English lost to a fucking female, and another female. And turns out Japan was also a female, and so was everything else. And it was outrageous to be defeated by, oh look, Yugoslavia formed. It was outrageous to be defeated by fucking females, because no female plays this game. And it was the outrage of the century. And we had, I was the only male actually, me and the English, and turns out that I was brutally raped by all of them. Only managed to fight off Japan and stole everything from them, and then came back to the Soviet Union. And as soon as I conquered them, I lost my capital to fucking Finland! I mean, I did manage to fight off Finland as well because it was small, but I couldn't return in time to my mainland. And I had quickly fallen. However, I had managed to retake all of my lands and conquer the entire server, and it was just me, so I decided to leave the game. See, they have clicked a button that will forever seal their fate. As you can see, I do not care about North America forming. The war has begun and I shall now cook. They are about to lose their capital, and I will be very happy about it. As you can see, I have taken everything already. And the reason actually why I conquered the entire server is because I'm fucking India and I do whatever I want. I forgot what I wanted to say. Fuck. Let me just, regain my composure. Yes, basically, they thought that they were him. And, as you can see, they were rushing tanks, and, I rushed tanks back. And it was a 1-1 between justifications, so I justified first but saw what they were doing, so I was trying to... my oxygen supply. As you can see, Mongolia are about to end all of China, and because I thought that nothing would happen to China, I had white pieced them because I couldn't give 4 fucks because of their war, because I already had a fighting war that I had fucking had to fight. This is my third, fourth time playing India, and I have mastered the country. And I immediately stopped playing as a democracy because everything shits itself and dies when I declare a war. And just like Martinko I'm going to crash out! I cannot pronounce the guy's name right. Oh fuck, what's his name? It's Martin Coupance, something like that. He records my song. Anyways, he was talking about donations for his stream and like the code. Like someone is donating Cambodian Real, the code would be like, what the fuck is a Cambodian Real? And the code would shit itself and die and stuff like that. Fuck, and a fucking coin fell on my keyboard, seizing the recording of my vocal cords. Anyways, I will not touch these coins again. I will not touch these coins again. I forgot. Shit. I started to break my table and unfortunately the recording ended. Anyways. Fuck. I forgot. Oh yes, I'm allying them. What did I want to say? I don't know. Anyways, I forgot that I should not, I could have just, did something to my headphones. Anyways, I fixed them. I didn't buy new ones. That is because there was either no sound broadcast at all, or there was just broadcast in one ear, which I didn't like. And as you can see, Russia was raping Poland and the Czech Republic because she felt like doing so, and I didn't like that. So I decided to declare war on Afghanistan and say something stupid as soon as they left. But as you can see, I was not in the ability to do such a thing because my troops were already in their borders. I will say something stupid soon. So, spoiler alert, skibbity dom bomb bomb Afghanistan. Yes, you heard me right. I said the cursed word once in 1,000 years. Anyways, it's not bomb bomb. It is bomb Afghanistan. process involved me sending 700 million to France? Well, what had happened was they got fucked in the ass by Germany. And now Germany owe me the money. But unfortunately, Germany fell later and they could not pay me back. This is the moment where I crash out. Take a look at chat, please. watching this video, as these are the final moments of the forming, and we will be soon conquering Nepal and Sri Lanka. And when I form, you will know how to form the Mayura Empire. However, this requires at least 150,000 XP to play India. So, yes, thank you for watching the video.